Welcome back to Three Wise Guys. I'm your host Zach Strober alongside colleagues Jack Shapiro and Kevin Greer. And this week we will be talking about last week's Staples football game against Wilton and looking forward to this week's game against Brian McMahon, the homecoming game. So we're going to start off with last week's game. And Jack, what did you see out there from the Staples team? What did you like? What didn't you like?
Well, I liked the offense a lot. It was a big win for the Staples team. They put up a lot of points in the 37-12 win over the Wilton Warriors. But I'm going to talk about their defense because to me, the defense was really unstoppable. I mean, they stopped the running game, they stopped the passing game. Wilton didn't really like to throw the ball that much because their quarterback's arm was a little injured, but you just saw players like Cole Brockwell, Max Marr, Cam Wentz, they really stepped up for the defense, put pressure on the quarterback, put pressure on the running back, put pressure on the wide receivers, and they really shut down the Wilton offense. So I was really impressed with what I saw from the defense and expect more to come this upcoming week.
And yeah, in terms of the offense, I mean, first play from scrimmage, we get Thaw to Rayback, 78-yard touchdown, and I think that just really showed what they were doing out there. After that, next play back on offense, another 50-yard pass. The offense was working in the air, on the ground, Luciano with just about 100 yards. There was no holes in the offense that game.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got that right. I just thought that overall it was great to see the team. Head coach Phil Treglia, he really came out there and he played to win. The first play of the game, they threw a deep bomb to Kevin Raybacks, like you said, and this offense is really clicking. The offense, the defense, everything's really clicking for this team. So I'm excited to see what they can do next week against McMahon, and I'm excited to see what they can do further down the road in the season.
Yeah, it was great to see the Staples team firing on all cylinders and getting a big win at home against Wilton. Now we're going to talk to some players and students about what they liked last week and what they saw that was great.
Last week we played Wilton. First 3 quarters, the starters were in, they didn't score. So I thought our defense played very well. They were probably the best offensive team we've played so far. And I thought our defense played very well. And so did our offense.
I'm excited for the game this Friday night. It'll be great under the lights for homecoming. Hope everybody comes out.
It was really cool to see the Staples community come together and cheer on the team.
All right, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about the game coming up on this Friday, the homecoming game against Brian McMahon. Everyone's excited, everyone's ready. And Jack, what do you see in this matchup?
Well, I see a big win coming out of Staples. I see a 3-0 record for the team. I mean, McMahon, they're not the best team. They lost to Wilton 9-0, and we all know what happened when Wilton played Staples. So I see the defense, once again, showing up big, really containing Brian McMahon. They're not going to let him score a lot of points, but I think it's going to be up to the offense. Will Jake Thaw be able to throw the deep ball again? Will he be able to run the ball, move the ball down the field? So I'm excited to see how many points the Staples team can put up and how many points McMahon is held to.
And yeah, in terms of the offense, I see that happening again. There's just so many threats. We have the running game with Luciano and even Lynch. We have the passing game, Raybacks, Ward, even Mark Didio has gotten involved. And even Jake Thaw, he can pass, but he can also scramble. He had a touchdown on the ground last week, and there's just so many ways that they can score, so I see them putting up big points.
Yeah, it should be an exciting one. It's Treglia's first homecoming with the Staples team, and it should be a good one. It should be a win.
Let's see what the Staples students and players have to say about the game against Brian McMahon.
I'm really excited for motorcade and driving to school with all my friends.
I want to see Kevin Rayback score a touchdown and Henry Engels get some tackles.
Really looking forward to homecoming this year because everyone gets really into it in the stands, and I'm just really excited to see the amount of people that turns out, and it's always a good time.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Tune back soon for another video.